Welcome to Radio Bandiego, your bands revealed, with your host, Florentino Buenaventura.
For me, so you Something mellow for you guys, all right? We'll mellow into this one a little bit. Feels like the world closing in on me. Feels like the world closing in on me. Suddenly I stand, watching love walk away. Nothing I can do, nothing I can say. Feels like the world closing in on me. Feels like the world closing in on me. Hey, I've been in bad shape. Yeah, since you've gone away. I look out the window, dry all day. Feels like the world closing in on me. Feel like the world closing in on me. out there? How you guys doing? You all right out there? All right, let's have a good time, huh? Yeah, we gonna have a real good time. out of sticks back there. How you doing, Chris? You're taking down the fours back there today. Well, now when I first met my baby, I told her, how do you do? She looked into my eyes and said, my name is Baby Blue. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby blue. Oh, her name was Baby Blue. Now when I first met my baby, I told her, how do you do? She looked into my eyes and said, my name is Baby Blue. Oh baby, baby. Oh, my baby blue. Oh, her name is Baby Blue. got Pleasure Fix coming up next, and taken by Canadians, followed by the Schizophonics. Have fun and grab some food. All right.
Righty. That was Jimmy Ruelas, and that is his band. They're kicking it here at Pitbull Audio out in National City. You got my buddy Eric. My name is Florentino Buenaventura. This is Enter Talk Radio with Radio Bandiego. Eric, kind of come on in and say hello to everybody.
Hey, everybody. I'm Eric.
Yeah, so I'm going to go and do an announcement, Eric. So do a little banter, talk a little bit about Pitbull Audio, what they could expect today, and then when I start talking, just go ahead and let me do the announcement about all the fun stuff that we have coming on here pretty soon.
Sure, yeah. So what we're doing here today at Pitbull Audio is we'd like to do these great shows in our loading docks every once in a while. This is the second time we've done it, actually. And as Mr. Ruelas said, first his band was up. Next we got Pleasure Fix, then taken by Canadians, then the Schizophonics. And if you guys don't know, Pitbull Audio is your one-stop shop for all your pro audio and instrument needs.
We're there. All right. Hey, guys. Welcome, everybody, here to Pitbull Audio in National City. How's everybody doing today? Awesome. Great. Well, hey, we want to let you know that Pitbull Audio just wants you to keep playing and keep it loud. We're doing this today because we really want to support the community. My name is Florentino. I'm with Enter Talk Radio, and we're a big partner with them in kind of helping foster the local music scene as well as the national. Because these bands like Jimmy here and his incredible band will be going great places. So some of the things we have some food over here to the right of me. We also have a wheel of cool stuff where you can win $25 gift certificate, hats, shirts. There's also swag to give away. And not to mention that the bands also have merch. So that's how the bands are making it nowadays. I don't know if you guys know, but selling CDs is not the way they're going to be able to survive. They need to sell merch. They need to get out and do shows and do all the fun things. So support the bands. Make sure you're out there. We are going live, so everybody here is being heard on air. We're going to be interviewing the bands right after each set. So tune into entertalkradio.com. This will be up by Monday. We'll have this show up, and it'll be a fun way to kind of revisit all that fun stuff. And those people who are listening live right now, you gotta be here because this is happening right now. We've got a lot of great groups coming up, so stay tuned.
All righty.
Yes, indeed.
Doing double duty here. I'm emceeing. You know, we kind of roll the way we roll, huh, Eric?
Yeah. It's adapt as you go, and we needed an MC, and Florentino has stepped up to the plate.
Yeah. Hey, we got to do what we got to do. Jimmy will be joining us very shortly. So one of the cool things we're going to be doing here is all the bands are going to be talking a little bit about what they've got going on. Of course, they got to break down. You know much about this, Eric.
About what?
Touring and setting up and breaking down all that fun stuff.
Oh, yeah. The 15-minute changeover is always a whole load of fun.
Yeah, it's crazy, but hopefully everybody enjoyed what they're listening to. That was
ideally.
That was great. Now, you're personal friends with Jimmy, right?
Oh, yeah. I actually got to know him through working at the store here, and he's been one of my best customers. He is, much like myself, a gearhead and a complete tone hound, so it's always a pleasure when he comes in.
It is. I think that's one of the things about Pitbull. The whole thing. The tagline is "Never let go." Kind of,
That's
the
right.
symbolism of Pitbull. A lot of these players are doing it. They're not making a whole lot of money. They're not getting rich.
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I've seen anyway.
Money for nothing, chicks for free is not the way the business works anymore.
Worked out for Mark Knopfler, though.
Yeah, it did, but that was 1980s, man. That was a different time. They actually had lovely CDs and album sales, although album sales are coming back now.
Yeah, I buy on vinyl before I buy on CD. That's true.
Yeah,
actually, and even digital download before I buy on CD.
Yeah. Well, most people, I hate to say it, I don't buy tracks anymore because I'm listening to stuff, usually, Spotify and stuff. I think this is great services. We just got to figure out how that artists can make more money doing that.
Absolutely.
Realistically, that's the way it's going to have to go because individual tunes aren't going to be able to kind of survive as a main staple for income. They're really going to be more promotional driving tools, I think, for at least music.
Although I'm actually seeing, at least in the independent scene, and as it's always been in the punk scene, people are going back to EPs, just easy to, less expensive to print and to distribute, 7 or even some 10 inches every now and then, and it's working out great.
Yeah, I think that... excuse me, a little cough there. I do think that there's going to be a little bit more room for album, because it offers you something that a CD can't offer you.
Yeah, no,
it offers you something, because as much as it's easy and convenient for MP3s, an album's an album. I grew up in that era, and I just gave away my age. But it is, it's one of those things where, it was nice to be able to put a record on and just get a chance to kind of sit down and listen. In fact, we got a show, Vinyl Nights, with
nice.
our show host, J.R. Robinson. It's mostly about making music, but it was during an era where vinyl was king, and vinyl was the soul and the heart of music. So, it is really kind of a powerful thing. We got people looking around, looking for stuff. We're all these crazy things going on. We've got a nice line now for the wheel. People didn't know it was there until I mentioned it just a minute ago.
Yeah, step right up, spin your luck, and see what you can win. We got strings, shirts, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Who's the band coming up next?
Pleasure Fix is up next, which is a local San Diego trio. 2 sisters, Ariel, I forgot her sister's name, and Jeff on guitar. And I've seen them a couple times. They are awesome. Yeah.
Well, lovely ladies, definitely, for sure. There was a big joke we had about the whole Disney thing with Ariel and Eric.
Yes, that's
Are you
true.
a prince? Is that what it is, Eric?
That's been a joke in the family forever. Eric del Castillo, Eric of the Castle. I might even join in him in doing a punk version of Whole New World. We'll see what happens.
Dude, that would be crazy. I think we'd just crazy fill out here. In fact, while Jimmy's getting set up, I think I'm going to go over there and grab him.
Sure.
Or actually, you want to go grab him?
Yeah, I'll go get him.
While I banter. So, folks... I want to take this time to do a little station identification and let you know that we've got a number of great shows that are on. I also want to give a shout out to our good friend Jackie Bertoni, who is currently recovering. He's going to be he's in the hospital and doing some things, and he is really trooper out there. But he'll be back on air pretty soon. So we have Jimmy Ruelas. Am I saying that right?
Ruelas.
Ruelas. You can say Ruelas, Ruelas.
Oh.
Ruelas.
You get all the letters in there, man. It's okay.
I'm Filipino, man. We I shouldn't butcher Spanish names. We
Trust me, man.
That.
I can barely pronounce my last name.
So, dude, you had a killer set, brother.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Yeah, it was fun.
We had a number of listeners that are saying, man, that is reminiscent of Zeppelin, of Sabbath, of the Black Keys.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all big influences. Like I try to stick, all my influences kind of come from the 70s, most of them. I love the Black Keys. I think they're great.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, huge influences on this stuff. We just try to keep it bluesy, man. That's the main thing. Is like all those bands were just trying to emulate. I think they're just trying to emulate the chess stuff and trying to put a new face on it. So you learn from the blues and you just take it from there and make it your own. You know what I mean?
Good call. Chess and Decca Records, man, back in the day.
Oh man,
absolutely.
you can go back and you listen to all that stuff, and then if you guys want to get deep, if you go check out a couple records, Electric Mud. It's a great record.
Yeah.
It's a really nice little thing to hear a guy like Muddy Waters, who, obviously from the 40s, 50s, old school, actually come out with a little bit of fuzz guitar, come out with a little wah-wah, come out with a band that's on that. And it's so fresh.
Yeah.
So fresh, even blues can do it, man, still to this day.
Well, I had the chance to interview Brian Auger. I don't know if that name sounds familiar.
Familiar. Yeah,
So Brian Auger was the keyboardist for the, pretty much for the British invasion.
Right.
So he did a lot of R&B and jazz. So he wasn't quite there with the blues, but he hung out a lot with Clapton, with the Who. In fact, the first stage Jimi Hendrix took was Brian's stage. So when he went there, Chaz from the Animals basically came in and said, "Hey, can you give Jimi Hendrix, this kid I found and discovered in the U.S. a stage? He's amazing. In fact, you should put him in the band." And Brian's like, "I got somebody, but we'll let him kind of sit in with us."
Yeah.
And then from what he said, Eric Clapton was in the show at the show and was almost ready to give up guitar because they couldn't compete with Hendrix.
Right.
The reason why, kind of tying it back in,
most of those cats had a certain player that their sound was tied into. They twisted it a little bit because there was a British influence.
Right.
But it was a Freddie King or a B.B. King,
Right.
Muddy Waters,
Muddy, yeah.
Clapton was a Muddy Waters guy.
Right.
You could say that's basically Clapton doing Muddy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whereas Hendrix didn't do any of that.
Well, see, you said Brian was the R&B guy, and that's what I always felt was Hendrix's like ace in the pocket, was that he was an R&B guy. Yeah. So even though he was bluesy, and he obviously had influences from blues, and he played a lot of blues covers, he was played with the Isley Brothers. He played with all these different R&B bands. Yeah. And so when he came out, he had a little bit more rhythm to his stuff, a little bit more like
there was a soul
movement.
piece.
It was a movement. It was soul inside of that.
Yeah.
And see, that's something that I think that the British were missing at that point. Like a lot of guys like Clapton and a lot of guys like Peter Green. Hendrix went around on the Chitlin circuit, man. I mean, that guy worked his ass off just strumming, doing rhythm.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? When he finally got the chance to play with a big amplifier and go over to Britain and have a fuzz pedal in front of him, he was already primed for it. You know what I mean? And the British had never heard anything like that, in my opinion. But I always felt that was his secret weapon, was his R&B background.
And I get that from your style of music. So that's really kind of a key.
Well, thank you, man. That's a big compliment.
Yeah, we've all been talking about that. Like I said, we're getting all I was getting the information from the station because we actually broadcast out of Mira Mesa.
Fantastic.
So we're remoting in here from lovely Pitbull Audio, and wow, the crowds are starting to pick up with more people, and it's a big.
It's great, man.
You
It's
got
fun.
a great crowd, man.
Fun time. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's always nice playing outside. I always feel like music should be outside. It's like it always has a different feeling when you got wind going by. You can see the sky. It's just I don't know. Music should be outside. We should do more of that.
First time I saw it, I think, was actually at the Makers Quarter, one of the shows over there.
Yep, and it's a great feeling to be outside and to be playing music. And I always feel like that's the best place to listen to music too. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just kind of old hippie in me, I guess.
So I was going to say, how did you guys mentioned before you met? So how did you guys connect up?
Coming to the store, man. I mean, the store. I'll do some plugging for the store real fast. I mean, when I came here the first time, I was blown away by the quality and the quantity of very hard to find gear that this place carries.
Right, the pedals are amazing. I mean, this is Pedal Man right here.
Yeah, that's my obsession.
Guitars. I mean, I'm a guitarist. Okay, I'm a guitarist. But what's funny is that, and I've had this conversation before, is that a lot of guitars, like myself, you find a guitar you like, and that's your guitar.
Yeah.
And so once you find your one, I found my Les Paul. I don't really need to search for guitars. So I don't need to go to a guitar store that has like 5, walls that are all like 20 feet high with guitars, because I'm not looking for guitars. What I am looking for is good amps, good pedals, things to manipulate the tone that I already am working with.
Yeah.
And the stuff that they have here, the gear that they have here, is stuff that if you spend hours online searching for gear and reading reviews, you can come here and in 10 minutes you can know if that pedal that you've been looking at for the last 2 or 3 weeks endlessly searching, you can know if you like it or not in 5 minutes, because it's really, the proof is in the pudding. You got to play it. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's just, which is amazing. So coming in here and bothering these guys about fuzz pedals and
it's never a bother when you're around.
EQ pedals and this and that. And So it's fun, but you got to just come down here, man. The guys are great here.
Yeah, we're happy to talk to you, and we're happy to help you find the tone you're looking for. It's what we're here for.
Right?
Yeah. So Eric, when somebody like Jimmy comes in, how do you what's your approach? Because you're a musician. It's a little bit different than some of the other stores. I'm not going to name any names, but you're not a clerk. You actually know what you're doing. So how do you interact with somebody like Jimmy, who's actually a real player and doing stuff?
Let's take Jimmy's case, for example. Is when he came in, he was looking for a vintage sound and a sort of new old stock. He wasn't, say, on the fuzz side, looking for a modern voiced fuzz. He was looking for a reliable modern build and aiming for a particular era of sound, which just my previous knowledge, I knew what was around. I knew what I could do for him. And I immediately, just before we even got to looking at any particular brands or makes, were able to figure out, eliminate stuff they didn't want. It's a process of elimination and just one-on-one talking with the artist that comes in.
Right. I mean, it's a relief to be able to play them too, because and I can't stress this enough, is that like you can read all the reviews you want and all this and that, but when you sit down and you find something, you can sit 8 pedals in front of you, maybe 2 of the same ones. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it's not going to be the same. You got to find that one, especially with that vintage style.
Yeah.
It's really, you got to play it. I mean, I heard this old story, speaking of Hendrix, that back in the day when he was picking out fuzz pedals, he used to he would like line them up. He would take like dozens at a time, play one after another, and he would go through maybe 2 out of every 20 that he played would be the ones. And minute differences, but he knew what he was listening for. I mean, and
even then, he would take the ones that he did find. He'd take them right over to Roger Meyer, the brilliant man that he was, and Roger Meyer made easily dozens of variations for him, which are now reissued these days, and we sell them.
Now, tell us a bit about the lines of pedals that you have right now here, Eric.
Oh, wow. There's so many. We have Chase Bliss, Cattle Inbred, JMI, Earthquaker Devices. What else we got? Electro Harmonics, of course.
Well, I'm going to give a shout out to a couple that I've actually personally interacted with. Alberg Audio is a pedal that you should. Alberg Audio is a pedal you should take a look at. it's going loud there. I'll tell you what. Continue on. I'm going to go grab this man another set of headphones. I thought we were going to need one, but it looks like we might need another set.
No worries.
So go ahead and chit chat between each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Jimmy, how about you? How long have you been performing in San Diego? At least under this. We'll wait a minute for some cans to go on. There we go. Hear me loud and clear?
Hear you loud and clear.
All right. So how long have you been performing? How long with this trio have you been in this format here?
About 2 years now. 2 years now. We put out 2 records. We're working on a 3rd one right now. So, I mean, we play around a lot in town. We try to get out every once in a while, but I love San Diego, man. I can't leave it. I love the beach. And
it's tough.
I think about touring, man. I'm like, wait a second. If I'm in Arizona, I can't go surfing. Oh, man, what the hell,
when you're playing in Nebraska, there's not a whole lot to do aside from just play.
I'm sure the folks in Nebraska, for sure you guys are great, man. But I'm addicted to salt water, so it's like, I got to have it in my, it's fine. One of these days, man, they'll just like fill me with some saline or something, or give me some saline pills or something, and give me out to the middle of the country. Yeah.
Now, if someone wants to pick up your albums, where should they go to pick up your music?
Just go on my website, jimmyruelas.com, JIMMYRUELAS.com, and you can. I have a vinyl record of my first LP called "I Shall Not Be Moved," and my second album that we released about just a little under a year ago. It's called Shallow Bois. And that's available as well, and Spotify as well. Spotify,
awesome.
Which is easier for everybody. But search it on Spotify. You guys will have a good old time.
And I'll be going onto your website and buying these myself. I need to get these. Now, do you have any other shows coming up?
Yeah, we got one. Actually, speaking of beach town stuff, we have one at the infamous Winston's coming up.
Over there in Ocean Beach, San Diego.
Actually, I've never played there before. I've been playing forever. First time I've ever played there. So that's on the 15th. So coming up next Saturday. So
right on. Yeah. So it's October 15th or November? Sorry.
October
15th at Winston's and OB. Go see Jimmy Ruelas.
Ruelas.
I need to do that, man.
Yeah,
I'm plugged in. I can hear everybody.
Okay, there you go. He's back.
Welcome back.
I'm back, yo. So that is awesome. That's one of the things I love about Pitbull is that they really support the bands.
Yeah.
They really try to be there. They're a big company that has the personal touch.
Well, they care. They care about what you're doing, and they really tried. As musicians are weird people. I mean, we're
all musicians.
We're all a lot.
We're finicky, weird, especially guitar players, man. We are the odd lot, and we're very particular, and we're very strange. And to boot, we don't have a lot of money, most of us. And so, like, we can't just be like, good, I'll buy 6 of those and, whatever, put it on the credit card. Most of us don't have credit cards. So we have to, it's a lot of questions. It's a lot of calling. It's a lot of seeing, like, hey, do you have this? Can you get this?
Yeah.
If you, this and that. And the ability, again, to, like, have a crew and a place that's willing to let you come try things and it's carrying things that it's not your generic stuff. It's hard to find stuff. And, it's going to take a certain kind of person to know what that is.
Yeah, for sure.
But kudos to them, man, because we put together one of the best shops I've ever been in by far.
Yeah, it's really more of a showroom than it is like a store.
Right.
It doesn't have that. It's the next generation.
I agree.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not stalking the aisles trying to sell someone something. They need something. They can ask me. They can ask me what they need, and I'll help them as best as I can. But I'm not gonna sell any device to anyone that they don't need, that's not what they're looking for.
Right.
Yeah. So, Jimmy, have you heard Pleasure Fix yet?
You know, I actually booked them at a place I used to work at when I was booking shows at the place. Rest in peace, the Tin Can that was there for a couple of years. But yeah,
I miss that
Pleasure
place.
Fix, yeah, so they're fun band. They're fun. Yeah.
Well, cool. They're going to be coming on. They're looking like an awesome band. I shamelessly have to say I haven't seen any of the groups.
You're going to see us all today, man. You're going to get your earful.
Well, that's what we want to do at Enter Talk Radio. Is we really want to support the up and coming bands. That's why Radio Bandiego was started. We did a number of shows before. We took a little hiatus because we tried to add video to it, which we're doing today. We got the video set up, and
awesome.
we're coming back strong. So we're going to be doing more Radio Bandiegos on location now. So that is one of the things that we're looking forward to. And Eric's coming on board as a show host. I don't know if he can say anything.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So he's double
Eric.
duties guy around here.
Yeah, man.
He impressed me exceptionally about his knowledge of gear.
Right.
And so we're doing a gear show.
I'm stoked for.
Yeah, man, this guy
technically
right
now
here.
it's called Six String Theory, but we may or may not change that name. But it's going to be all about guitars and stuff like that. So
it's amazing, man. I mean, there's a lot, man. And like it's so funny. It's like I was saying, we're finicky bunch.
Yeah.
We're odd people. We want old gear that's reliable as new gear. We want a lot of weird and there's so many things out there. Like when we're talking about Hendrix and we're talking about Page and all these guys back in the day, there was only a handful of fuzz pedals. I mean, fuzz pedals, there was only like one or two people making them. There was only a handful of people making wah-wahs. Now you got people like JHS, you got Earthquaker devices, all made in America. This stuff's not made in China. This stuff is you have all these amazing spots, and they're carrying it. And that's the thing. It's like, I'm not going to name names, but if you go to a big box music store, you're not going to find this stuff. Point blank, you're not going to find it. And then on top of it, all the guitar players out there, if you want to actually hear a pedal and you go to one of those big box stores and you plug it in and start playing, you're competing with 6 or 7 other guys that probably don't own guitars that are there just playing around. Here it's quiet. You're going to get some one-on-one interaction. You're going to be able to hear your pedal the way you want to hear it, and that's, come on.
That is definitely what I was starting to say when you couldn't hear me just a minute ago was 2 pedal companies that we've interviewed very much this week, and are key carries over here at Pitbull Audio. So Alberg Audio, I think you guys are carrying their tremolo. Plus, I don't know if you know about Alberg Audio, but they really specialize in wireless pedals, and they just came out with a new switcher called the Moon Switcher. And what it does is it lets you wirelessly control different functions on your amp, as well as your pedal routing solutions.
That's crazy, yeah.
So it's not out yet, but they got a Kickstarter campaign out. And then we were at the showroom for exotic guitars, which they do exotic pedals, which I guess their pedals are 2 of the biggest selling pedals.
Really popular. The SP compressor and EP booster
stuff,
are popular. And actually, their instruments are. I wish we had them as well right now. Those guitars and basses, especially.
They're beasts. I got a chance to play them, and I could say, they're beasts. So we're gonna try to get them down here, maybe do a clinic and stuff like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, and then we get out some cats like Jimmy out there to kind of, show the local support and be like a kind of a testimonial and stuff. I think that'd be huge.
Yeah, man, that's right. Sign me up for whatever, man. This is I'll do one of these a day if you guys have me here.
Hey, we might build up to that point. You never know.
You guys can't get rid of me now. I'm stuck here. Just give me a little cot in the back. I'll be fine. Yeah.
Well, this is the only store that I know that's doing live shows like this.
Yeah, by far. There's nobody else doing this. And like I said, it was organic. It was done the right way. It was, and look at the bands, the quality of the bands we have here today, besides mine. But Taken by Canadians and Schizophonics are 2 of the best bands in San Diego, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Pleasure Fix is one of the funnest bands in San Diego. This is awesome. We're out here. There's free food. There's free drinks. We're enjoying ourselves. How can you beat this, man?
And it's only the start. We're going to be doing a lot more shows, at least a month, if not every other month, if not every month. So try to kick it up.
Yeah,
right.
Clinics, and really, like I said, Pitbull Audio, never let go, man, and just keep playing no matter what. That's what we all look at, and that's what we all do.
Right.
So
yep, that's right.
Yeah, and what can we say about this new band coming up here?
Oh, Pleasure Fix?
Yeah.
Oh, they're some awesome local cats. I think they have an EP out that you can go pick up, and I don't know if they have a full length out, but you can catch them, fairly regularly around the San Diego area. And I don't know if they've toured out. Do you know, Jimmy?
I think that they've maybe done some touring. You know what I mean? I think I've seen them a handful of times, but it's mostly because I was booking them at that point.
At the old tin can, rest in peace.
I do so many gigs every week. You know, it's hard for me to make it out sometimes as many gigs as I'd like. So, you know, but yeah, they're fun and they're great people. That's the other thing too. You know, that's the other thing about. I gotta make this point, you know, because I've done a little bit of touring and I know a little bit of other scenes. San Diego is one of the best music scenes as far as supportive musician to musician. We support each other. We're kind people. We're good to each other, which is rare to find. And we really focus very much on playing a really good show, not just putting on a good show. Meaning, like, it's not all about the way you dress or the gear you have. Some of the best shows I've seen have been guys in like Vans shoes and
the shorts,
whatever, man, and old beat up equipment, and they play the heck out of them. And I mean, that's really the spirit of music, in my opinion, as opposed to like, okay, I'm gonna pose for my Instagram shot here. Okay, now that looked good. Okay, now the rest of the show is gonna sound like crap. Okay, cool.
A lot of heart and soul with the bands here.
Right. Yeah. We care. We put work into it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And not to say we're better than anybody, but I think I'd like to think there's something special going on in San Diego.
There is. I think there's a lot. I think the biggest thing that we need to do is exactly what you said, kind of bring it all together. And I think that's one of the things Pitbull really helps with, is bringing bands like this all together that may or may not have played with each other, and then be able to network and then bring out the fans from multiple bands and not expect to be paid for it other than, you know, just be here and make music and make it happen.
And I've loved that, at least in the shows we've done so far, that the bands suggest each other. You know, we get one or two that want to play, and they always go, hey, we got our friends in this awesome band that want to play, and we're more than happy to have them here. Show us what you got.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the best part of this whole thing. Is like, you know, I played multiple shows with Think About Canadians, and, you know, Schizophonics I've always admired every time I've seen them play. Pleasure Fix, I love this band. You know, it's like, how could I say no to that? How could anybody say no?
Right, yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty nice that there's a good sound system out here, too, with a great sound guy. Let's give a shout out to our sound guy.
Yeah, Chris is killing it.
Chris is killing it on sound.
Yeah, you guys got to see this mixing board he's got. It's like, what, 64 channels? It's it's actually, I think they had to bring it in with a crane or something like that.
I think we're actually giving the start now.
Super fancy mixer. Oh, it's right.
So, yeah, it looks like the band's going on, so we're going to have up our good friends Pleasure Fix. If you're not here, you better get out here.
Indeed.
So listen in. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Hey, Chris, could you turn off the guitar in my monitor? right. Feel free to get your hands dirty on this one. You don't know, it doesn't matter. Feel free to sing along with us. It's the last song to get crazy. Ski, I said up front, not to the side. Side to side, up front, buddy. We miss you. Happy birthday. All she had to
All right. That was Pleasure Fix here on Radio Bandiego, powered by the mighty Intertalk Radio Network, the worldwide leader in music business talk and the voice of the music industry. We are here at Pitbull Audio, one of our, if not actually our biggest sponsor. They're all over with us, and we really appreciate them. And we're out here broadcasting their concert event. I'm here with Eric Lucero, who is a product specialist. Also, we'll be starting a new show with Paul Berzetsky from our team, all about the guitars, and we'll be talking about that later. That was a pretty awesome show. That was rocking.
That was rad.
Yes. So when the girls come available, they're going to be able to talk with us a little bit. I'm going to have you do a little commentary, Eric. I'm going to go ahead and get up there and say a few things to people in between here, and then I'll come back over, we'll talk, and then we'll get the girls out here. So I'll be right back.
Sure. So who we heard right now, Pleasure Fix. I'm actually going to, during the interview later, I'm going to ask them how long they've been around, who their influences are, etc. But they're just one of the many, many bands around here in San Diego of all different stripes, all different sounds that we are more than happy to support here at Pitbull Audio. And as mentioned earlier, this is only the second, actually, of the start of our concert series. That we're going to hopefully do every other month, if not every month, and we're going to just bring whoever wants to play. You got a band, you guys are solid and ready to go. We are happy to have you play out here on our loading docks. We're hopefully going to have Intertalk Radio here every time to do a nice live broadcast for Radio Bandiego. And also, while you're here, you can go inside. You can check out our array of instruments, pedals, PA gear, recording gear. We're more than happy to answer your questions, help you out, and help you with wherever you need to go, whatever sound you're looking for. We're here to help you out. And we got almost every brand under the sun, and if it's not here, we can try our best to order it for you. Like recently, we just got Gretsch, Charvel, and Jackson guitars, Chase Bliss pedals. We're selling LD systems now for the lightweight PAs. We have so much stuff, and we're trying to bring in even more brands. It's just never ending in a good way. And also, we're going to get talking to a lot of that gear later on. As Florentino mentioned earlier, we're going to be starting up a show that's based around guitar and bass gear primarily, about the latest and greatest, and talking about the classics and talking to the artists about how they get their sounds. But there's plenty of time for that. We got 2 more bands left on the lineup today. Next will be Taken by Canadians, and then the Schizophonics. It's going to be a great afternoon of music, as it's already been so far 2 bands in. We're also here giving away some prizes. We got shirts, we got strings, and what else do we got, Florentino? Or I know we got some shirts from Pitbull Audio as well.
Oh, dude, we got a $25 gift card. Did you mention that?
Oh, and I have not. No, we got money to give away to spend here at Pitbull.
So, that's how Pitbull does it, man. They're out here making it happen.
We're generous.
Yes. Well, it's all about the cause. It's about keeping music alive and, really kind of fueling the industry a little bit and paying it back,
Yeah, I mean, it's a community-driven industry, and we aim to help the community, so it's a nice big circle of life, really.
Yeah, we've got some little, grab bag stuff as well, some pants and stuff like that. I don't think anybody's going to get excited about that, but the T-shirts, the hats, some of the people are sporting the Pitbull Audio hats. Those are hard to come by.
Yeah, we've run out of those.
We only had a few of the cards, so we might have been already out because, the first people here got a chance to kind of win stuff, and then, the bands are selling merch, so that's another thing that's really cool.
Very important. I mean, as we kind of mentioned earlier, it's very hard to make money as a band and if you're not on the road all the time. And the shirts, the albums, the posters, artwork, whatever it may be, buying from the bands, that's what helps them thrive.
Yeah, exactly. And we, as well as I do that we're all just trying to kind of keep alive in this business and really kind of do what we love, but not starve much.
After more than a handful of incidents of my rent be damned, I need this gear. You can only do that so many times over and over.
Yes, and then you're living in your gear.
Yeah, I'm lucky I bought a road case I can sleep in once in a while, just in case.
Yeah, right. It's the box in the back of the alley. It's all good.
Yeah,
because then you can get up and go right to get up at 6 o'clock in the evening because we can just stay up all night.
Yeah,
long.
Just have your drummer wheel you in while you're asleep and just shake you awake right before you go on. You should be good to go.
That is how it works here.
So look, we got the bands are all setting up, and we've got looks like we got a keeper in this one. So
Yeah.
all right, we've got Miss Ariel coming by. We're gonna have you go here, Miss Ariel.
Right on this side here.
Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my seat.
Oh.
Right here. Actually, why don't we switch? You can pass her that one. Then you can have this one, and we'll all stand.
Sure.
So headphones there. And you can talk. You go ahead and pick up the microphone because these stands are a little short. They're meant for taller tables. So we have Ariel, bass player extraordinaire and a vocalist of the band Pleasure Fix. Welcome.
Hey, Cholos, what's up?
Going that way.
Hey.
By the way, I love that Rickenbacker you're playing. That sounds awesome.
That gets people coming in.
Yeah. that's the draw.
That's the draw. Nobody's ever seen that, Rick. Let alone play the original Rico sound.
Yeah, you're actually using the dual outputs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, props to you.
Yeah.
Rarely ever see that utilized.
Yeah, thanks to Pitbull Audio, they made that happen. Yeah, we
Yes.
did some janky little setup with 2 wireless, so I can still roam wild and free up in the up the front and center stage.
Hell yeah.
Well, I think that you did a great job. You guys are so passionate. I don't know how. Well, I'm not going to say any names, but somebody made a pretty interesting comment. The Rickenbacker probably weighs more than you do because those things are beasts.
It was heavy.
I play bass, and I would be a complete wreck. I don't know how you're standing here. That's why I gave you the chair, but you don't even want the chair. You're just like...
I'm good. No, I can barely hold that thing up. It's a lot of, muscle memory. And I think the bass has got me under control. That's why I'm swaying up there, moving around.
Yeah, you probably float
Keep it
away.
tight.
You become one with it and just channel from there.
That's it.
Absolutely.
I just watched this movie, Miss Peregrine's. I can't remember the rest of it, but there's a girl who floats away.
Oh, yeah.
She has to wear lead shoes. So you wear a Rickenbacker bass. That's what keeps you grounded.
Oh, that's right.
So we like to start off with, how did you get into this? How did you find out about Pitbull and all this fun stuff?
So we were just tired of, I don't know if can I use other retail names on this? Well, anyways, we used to go to this main retailer that, people weren't the most polite. You walk in there, people, they want to tell you about their band. They don't really want to help you out. They want to show you what's good for them. And so we were just tired and we want to get away from that. So we were like, what other music, what other places can we go to buy?
I think I'm tired before you're here. I got to sit down back again.
Just watching me, I was all sweaty. Hard work.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's
want
okay.
to roll there,
but yeah, so we stumbled across Pitbull Audio. We came in and I was in desperate need of another wireless or just a cable because it was cutting in and out. And we were playing this big show with Beware of Darkness, and we wanted to try this new thing where we were, using the Rico sound. And so I had this idea in my head. I came in, I didn't have, much money, and Pitbull Audio they like working with, with local musicians, and they like helping the community, and so they really helped me out. So I am a forever customer there. That's how I heard about it.
We aim to please.
and your sister is the other singer, drummer.
Yes.
Yes, she was killing it. She's crazy.
She's a beast. Yeah. You think I'm crazy? She's crazy.
So
thing.
I can't tell who's older.
Can you guess? I'm gonna make you guess.
I'm going to say you.
I'm going to go with twins, same age.
Twinsies?
Yeah.
Twinsies. We get that all the time. No, but I'm older. You're correct.
Yeah, but not by much.
Not by much. Like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So we can
close.
be twins. Yeah.
So your parents didn't take any break whatsoever. They just
Oh, man. Boy, that's not what I want to hear right now. No breaks. No
Get
breaks.
that image out your head.
Let's get back to the music here, right?
Yeah. So how long have you guys been playing? Because I've seen your name around San Diego for a few years.
Yeah, we've been playing about 3 years together with all 3 of us. So, yeah.
Right on.
Been jamming.
Do you guys have any albums out, EPs that are available for the people?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have our newest EP that we just released called Possessor. And you can find that on iTunes, Spotify. We also released a music video for Bad Blood. That's also on our latest album. Check it out. That's also supporting.
I'm gonna give you my card. Send me. We're gonna put the links. This will be archived, so people are listening in right now. I don't know how many because I'm not stationed, but we get tons of listeners live. But we also have these archived. So, and then obviously you see us doing some video.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a little bit. We're gonna have snippets. We're not gonna have the whole show. It's just 4-hour show would be a little bit much to put on. But we'll definitely have some of you ladies rocking it. So,
cool.
And then we'll put a link to your video on the show. It's under the Radio Bandiego show
Love
title.
It.
And the network is entertalkradio.com. So we have some of the coolest show hosts. I'm one. Eric's going to be one. But we're, Eric's one of the cooler ones. I'm just
Those are all
guy.
rumors.
So, and then we have some pretty notable players that also do shows, like J.R. Robinson. Jackie Bertoni is one of our amazing show hosts. J.R. is one of the most recorded drummer. He's the most recorded drummer in history. Jackie Bertoni was the percussionist for Tower Power and for the Eagles and some of these really kind of iconic groups. So, and then they do radio shows with us, which is fun. So we're out here having a good time. So, what's going on? What's next for Pleasure Fix?
Pleasure Fix. We actually have a show coming up at the Casbah. Right. It's a Wednesday this October. Rock the Casbah. Oh yeah. So it's the 26th. So I think the Wednesday is either the 26th or the 27th. It's on a Wednesday for sure at the Casbah of this month. So 26th or 27th. Sorry, I can't get that down. My head's still spinning from that.
And you can check it out on CasbahMusic.com for the whole calendar there and find Pleasure Fix right on there.
No wonder you're a wonderful host, because he's got all the details. Ways to find it, resources. So that's what's next, and we're also shooting a video for Possessor, our single off our entitled album Possessor, and that was the one featured on 91X.
Oh, right, awesome. So you are doing a number of videos. Do you find that pretty important for the creation of the band?
Oh, absolutely.
I got sidetracked. I wasn't sure if they were starting yet. For the propelling of the band is what I meant, not creation, but propelling of the band.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. People of our generation, they always need something new and different. They need it now. They need it fast. So we're just working on, getting another video out there, getting people entertained and locked in.
Yeah. And I saw that video, actually, a local indie film, Forest. Yeah, exactly. They played the Pleasure Fix video for Bad Blood and the Dabbers and I think one other band right before. It was awesome. Awesome intro before their short film.
Oh, yeah. You are familiar with his work, then he is amazing.
Yeah. Smoking Jacket Films are awesome.
He's going to be doing our next one, so stay tuned for that. Mr. Grant Rainero.
Yes.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah. So, what kind of advice do you have for up-and-coming bands like yourself? Because you guys are doing some crazy things at a very young age. What do you suggest for all your peers out there, and how to make it?
Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I'm self-taught, and we write all our things, and we do it very untraditionally and a specific way, but it works, and it's gotten us this far. So don't be afraid to look like a fool, to get out there, and the most craziest move, or that could be your next little trademark where people come out, hey, she does the hair flip tit thing. So check her out, and that could be your total call.
I want to see that one.
You want to see that one?
Yeah.
You got to come to the next show, Casbah, buddy.
There you go.
Pay the cover, buy your 2 drink minimum, come see Pleasure Fix. That's how it goes.
A quick question: who do you guys consider to be your influences? Because you and your sister have a sort of to me, Karen O vocal attack that I just loved.
Dang, Heart.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
We love Zeppelin, Police, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
Distillers. You guys know
Brody Dahl.
Oh, she's my babe. Yeah. My gosh. Brody Dahl, Spinnerettes. Whew.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Have you heard of Oingo Boingo?
Yes, I have.
So one of our good friends is Johnny Vatos.
Really?
Yeah. So So you guys got to. I don't know when they're coming back. I'll talk to Johnny and find out. But I'll give you my card, and you can kind of come out to the show, because I think he'd dig you guys' vibe, because that's he's all about keeping La Raza still live.
Oh yeah, looking forward to that. Just bring on the surprises. Love it.
Yeah, so they're amazing. I play, but I can never. Their band is so progressive when it comes down to the way the music is.
And Steve Bartek, one of my favorite guitar players ever. Yeah, it's amazing.
And they're all there. They're all still there. The only one who's not there is Danny Elfman.
That's right.
He's there in spirit, though. He still supports the group. And our good friend Brendan McCrory is the lead singer now. And young, just a dynamic guy, could hit all those notes. It's pretty insane.
Yeah, it's some range you need to sing all that. Yeah.
Now, do you guys see in your next album having a little bit different sound, or are you guys going to keep a little bit of that same flavor?
It's gonna have a lot of the same sound. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna go there. It's different. Every song we play, we get something else.
I kind of got that from you guys.
Yeah, it's like a taste. Yeah, we change it up all the time. We have another song that we didn't play. It's called Flamenco Blues. That's a little more bluesy and a little more Spanish flavored.
Right on.
Oh yeah. So I would say the next one's just gonna be a whole different beast. Yeah. Still rock and roll though.
Sweet. Can't wait to hear that.
Definitely.
Soon.
And what about axes? I mean, you play the Rick. Do you play any other gear?
Yes, I play the kazoo.
Awesome. Electric or
Which one's
acoustic?
heavier, the Rick or the kazoo?
Oh, on a good day or a bad day? Like, wait, which one? I also, we play the Harley. We play, you know,
You drive a Harley.
Find out.
That's the coolest way to roll into a show, just right before you go
Yeah.
on. Just pull in front of the Casbah, leave
And
it in
then
front,
just
and walk
eat
in
it.
and kill.
Yeah. Just drive it to the stage, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, like Judas Priest?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
we're
Rob
not.
Halford style.
Definitely.
I meant for samples, but we'll see.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, you know, one of the cool things like that we were talking about with Pitbull Audio is that, you know, it gives a voice to artists like yourself. Like we're about ready to start the show here. What do you want the listening audience to know about you? That one thing that maybe they're not getting at a show immediately. So
We are sister. We're a sister act. Sister. We're going to include Jeff in that trio, that sister trio there.
what's up, Jeff? Great guitar work,
Jeff.
man.
We're all.
Say hello on Intertalk Radio.
Hey, how are you?
Good, man. You guys killed it. You guys
Hey,
were
thanks so
rocking.
much. It was a lot of fun, huh?
Oh, yeah.
It was a good time.
So maybe you can ask Jess this question.
Yeah.
So what is something that listeners that they can't necessarily, they don't see when we play live? What do you think that we bring to the table?
There's definitely a different dynamic. Live show as opposed to the recording. There's there's a heavier dynamic, something you can't really, or we haven't been able to control in the studio that we can do a little easier live. Volume levels are one. I think tones, as far as that goes. I mean, the feel's a lot more there when you play live some of the time. And I know that's true with us.
And you got the open air here today and a great sound system. So
Yeah, it worked out well.
yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised. Yeah, it sounded great.
So how did you all meet as a crew?
I actually saw Pleasure Fix at the Casbah. I went to go see another band. Nice.
I know.
Get
Did you guys hear that?
And you sang a little Careless Whisper.
Yeah, I know. On the violin. That's something. I went to see Pleasure Fix, or I went to see another band at the Casbah, and Pleasure Fix happened to be playing. And I said, who is this? And I saw the name, and I remember, going home that night and contacting Ariel. I'm in another band in San Diego, and I said, hey, do you guys want to play a show at some point? And she's like, we would. This was maybe a week after I saw him, but we don't have a guitar player right now. I said, and it was just like 5 seconds after I got the message, I was like, well, I play guitar. How about we, she's like, oh, whoa, okay. So we got
The rest
together
is
one time.
magic.
Yeah. And I learned the set.
You became one of the sisters.
That's one of the gals. I finally made the cheer squad. I'm so happy. I finally lost the weight.
I was waiting for you to do the little handspring and a little jazz
Yeah,
fingers,
well, I
but-
used to be on the top of the pyramid, and that was when I first joined. But I'm
He's
I'm
now
the
a
support.
bass.
I'm the bass.
Yeah, he's the bass now.
So
That's all right.
I'm working my way back to the top.
Where is your sister? She hasn't come by. Oh, there
There she is.
Emily, come and get in on this action.
Emily, you want to?
What's going on? Hello?
Emily, you are on radio. Didn't know that, huh? You just kind of popped in, they put the headphones on, you put you in front of a microphone. We were just saying how awesome you guys are. This is Intertalk Radio,
Hello.
intertalkradio.com. We're a music network for the musicians. So,
Yeah, they
quickly,
just popped these on me.
we're going to be starting. So quickly, what do you want to tell everybody that's listening right now out there?
We are Pleasure Fix. I'm sure they already said that. And just keep doing your thing. If you love music, do that.
Yes.
Yep, do
we got
your
your
thing.
we got your URLs. We're going to put the videos on our website, so you'll have all that fun stuff.
Sweet,
And I
that's
believe
dope.
that we are starting the next band right now.
Alrighty.
I lost my list here. It's what Canadians?
Taken by Canadians.
Taken by Canadians. I knew it was this crazy cool name. So they're
You
gonna
were
be coming-
close.
Yeah, I was close. Pleasure Fix. I remember that though.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I like what you said. You're instigating something right before the band goes on. Don't start that.
That's what I do. I'm an instigator.
That's what your sister said. She said you're the one who caused all the trouble when you guys growing up. It's kind of- the quiet drummer, don't spontaneously combust on us, though. That's all I got to tell you.
How would I combust when I have, I don't know.
Because you were pure energy up there. That was just.
Oh, why thank you.
Well, all you guys were you just killed it.
Don't lie, it's all me. No, I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. No, we all bring energy to each other, so.
Yeah, I think so. So, what are you looking forward to next? I know you got a Casbah show. What's what are some of the things that you're going to be looking forward to next?
Definitely working on the new EP, and I guess coming out with a music video for our song Possessor. So
Yes.
we'll see what the future holds for us.
That's awesome. Well, this is Radio Bandiego. We've been doing this for quite some time. We've had some really cool bands on, some notable folks. In fact, I was just telling your sister about Oingo Boingo, good friends of ours.
Killer.
Yeah, Danny Vatos is a good friend. The first Radio Bandiego guest was the soon-to-be lead singer for Oingo Boingo.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Brendan McCurry. He was the first Radio Bandiego artist. So you never know what's going to come up. You know?
Seriously,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love Danny Elfman. I'm a huge fan.
Danny's great. He's no longer with the band, but he's still in spirit. Brendan McCurry is now the new lead singer. Everybody else is in the band, but Danny went on to make just a crazy ton more money doing
Yeah, Tim Burton stuff.
soundtrack stuff. So he definitely carries that. And have you guys played with any of these bands here?
We've played with Schizophonics. They're so rad. Jimmy, man, they were awesome. Just Schizophonics, but I'm looking. I'm
Hey.
I'm getting distracted by taking the Canadians are taking me.
The Canadians are taking over, so for
Yes,
sure.
they are.
They're on board now.
They're about to start.
Yeah, we're about to start. So
Alrighty.
thank you guys. Pleasure Fix. Thank you. And we're going to let you continue.
A lot of daytime, relatively sober shows, so we're very excited for this opportunity.
I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Thank you.
And please bear with us while we're working through these technical difficulties.
They're technical difficulties. Well, it appears we got time to say more stuff.
Yeah, false start. I thought they were going. It's definitely about the spontaneity.
Yeah, this is the only band on the lineup that I actually haven't seen, but I see these guys' name on plenty of show posters around town and playing plenty, so I'm stoked to finally hear them.
All right, Chris is coming back to us, so it looks like they might be going. All right, here we go. Taken by Canadians.
a little less of my vocal on the monitor, please.
Oh, never mind.
This song is called "Do You Believe Me?" It's a newer one for us. Yeah.
Here's it, this type then. So I could just use that. I was going to do it later when I charge up. Oh,
Thank you guys so much. What do you guys think? Thank you guys so much.
cold as shit tonight, I swear. And I could see my breath in the smoky air. The winter blood runs through my veins. But done my life, so I can't complain. I seen her walking everywhere. Picked up her skirt and she tops the stairs. I made her laugh, now I make her cry. Now it's my time to say goodbye. Today, I swear, that's more like it. And I can smell my stench in the smoke, yeah. Now jump in the water to try and stay cool. But they laugh at me 'cause it's a kiddie pool. Thank you so much. We got a few more. Isn't Anna wonderful? Ridiculous. I think that every day of my life. That's a nice response. That's it. I think about you every day too, man. It's really sweet.
You mean the one on? All right, let's do more. we have one more, and then the fabulous Schizophonics, as always. Thank you once again, Pitbull Audio, all the bands that played already. What a great, great day, and once again, what an honor for us to be on this stage with these bands. So, thanks, guys. This song's called Stay Home and Fuck. It's about not coming, well, I'm just going to leave it at that. Thank you.
All righty.
Taken by Canadians. That was awesome. That was my, as I mentioned earlier, first time getting to hear them.
Did you get taken by a Canadian?
I did. I did once.
Well, hey, man, all I can tell you is it's an awesome day here at Pitbull Audio. And it's starting to come a little bit on the sunset.
Yeah, I'm glad I have some lenses on, but at least there's a nice breeze to cool us off at the same time here.
Not too
in the
too
loading
bad,
docks.
not too bad. We've given away some prizes. I think we still have a $25 gift certificate left. Hey, Megan, are we still rocking a $25 gift certificate? So we still got a $25 gift certificate? We have one left.
Sweet.
So, hey, we need to make an announcement so we can give that away so people can purchase something here at Pitbull Audio.
Buy yourself something nice.
On Pitbull Audio. So, I think Chris is going to be over there setting up. So before he gets dialed in, we're going to put Megan on the air here.
Hi, everyone. Hey, Paul over there in the studio.
Hey, Paul.
She's been handling all of our promotional stuff here. She's doing an awesome job.
She's killing it.
Getting the guest list and all that stuff going. So what have you thought of everything, Megan? How has the show gone for you?
I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool that we can have this kind of event go on so that we can support our local music. I'm in a local band as well, so I really appreciate the support that you guys have for local bands here.
And what is your band? When do I get to see you guys play?
Okay, well, my band's name is Triton 9. We do a lot of top 40 stuff.
Right.
Play some bars downtown.
Sweet.
But yeah.
Awesome.
We should have got you up there.
I know. Maybe next time. We just added a new member, so we're getting used to that, practicing a lot.
Right on, good.
Yeah. We should grab one of the guys from Mackie because Mackie's been here helping out.
Yeah, I'll go grab Brian.
Yeah, before you go with that? What was the name? What was the mixer that we're using right now?
It's the DL. I'll check on that while I'm up there. I know it's one of the DL series. I'll find out, and I'll be right back.
So, folks, we are Intertalk Radio, Radio Bandiego, and this is a Pitbull Audio concert series that we're here doing over outside on the dock of the bay, or the bay dock, if you will. And we're having a great time. We just had Taken by Canadians. And up next is the band Schizophonics, which everyone's been here, kind of that go-to band. But we had so many incredible groups here tonight. It's been pretty amazing. And, we are pretty excited about everything. In fact, I want to kind of give a shout-out to all of our other shows. Mondays, we have our great show, Sound Experience, which is, a top show about the recording business, and we got our guys from Mackie here. All right, here we go.
It was a DL32.
DL32.
DL32R.
Oh, those rock, dude.
Is this on?
Oh, you know what? You're not on yet.
Yeah,
I'm fired. I'm fired.
Yeah, you can keep your job today.
So I'm gonna go grab somebody real quick. So Mr. Eric, give us some talk about the gear that's been used here and about Mackie.
Oh, sure. Well, we have been using the DL32R, which is a convenient wireless mixing system. You can mix with your iPad, and you can even hook up like your iPhone right to control.
You can do up to 20 iOS devices on it.
20?
20.
So
you can have
whole
iPads.
symphony.
You can have, well, what it's for is if the musicians in the band have iPhones, you can set the iPhone up just to control their aux output or their monitor mix. So the drummer doesn't have to say, hey, turn up the snare in my mix. If he has an iPhone, he can just turn up the snare on his own mix.
Nice. They control your own.
And it doesn't control anything about the house, so you don't have to worry about, the drummer or the bass player or whoever wants to adjust their monitor. You don't have to worry about them messing with the house mix.
Nice.
Front of house, yeah.
So you can choose what they control. You can lock people out nice and easy.
Absolutely.
Right on.
It works very well.
Is this the biggest of those rack wireless units? Is this the biggest format that you guys make?
32 channel right now is the largest that we do. Yeah.
Right on. And you guys do a 16 as well, I think?
They do a 16 and they do an 8.
Oh, right on.
But those aren't racks. Well, you can rack those. You can buy the rack ears for them. But this one is specifically a rack model.
All right.
If you notice, it's right by the stage.
Yeah,
so
right
we
behind
don't
one of the
need,
subs.
We don't need to run a lot of copper. We don't need to run a lot of copper cable out to the mixing station.
Yeah.
It's less expensive on the old cable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as you said, less wire running. And you can... wow, I had a complete brain fart there. Just completely went out.
Can you say that? Is this the proper radio?
It's, well, internet radio technically, but I haven't been told otherwise so far. So.
FCC's still listening to you, buddy.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
And what are some other advantages to the DL system, no matter what format?
Well, let me tell you what else we just brought out.
All right,
Mackie just put out what's called the DC16, the digital control 16 faders.
That the big console.
That's a large console. I was supposed to bring it today, and I didn't. But we won't go into that. But what that does is that will allow you to control your DL32R with a control surface, with actual faders. A lot of the old guys want faders.
Yeah.
They don't want to be mixing on an iPod or an iPad or an iPhone. That's no fun. So it's basically a control surface for the DL32R. It's all Dante. So you're connecting it via Dante out of the DL32 into the control surface. Yeah. From the control surface, you could actually go Dante into a speaker system if your speakers are Dante,
which is something I'm starting to see pop up now through a couple different brands that have a Dante input on their back of the speaker box itself. It's pretty crazy.
EAW is what we use a lot of the times for our demos. So we use a lot of EAW has a lot of Dante options right now. So it's really amazing how little cabling you need and how inexpensive Cat 5 is these days.
True, and it's getting closer and closer to really being a wireless world. I mean, it's awesome.
It is. If you notice, Chris, who is our mixer today, has been running around with the iPad in note set position, and he's been ringing out the monitors up with the band.
Yeah.
So he's up with the band setting up monitor mixes, and then he walks back, and he's been walking over to the food station. He's been walking over into the shade and mixing in the shade. So he's not pinned down to one location right now.
And it's almost eliminating the need for an A2 because you don't have to have someone there with an RTA of some sort, blessing the monitor. You can just go up there and do it yourself and have control of your EQs right from an iPad.
Absolutely. With the RT, with talking about setting up a room or ringing out an entire room, you can do that as well. So we're in a more portable situation today.
Yeah.
But you can still use the DL32R, the DC16. You can still use that in a more permanent environment, like a church,
nice
worship market, a small little club. They can use those, and it's still portable, but it's a permanent install piece as well.
And I was I just remember what I was trying to figure out earlier, was that all you need to really bring along yourself is a good router, right? To make sure that
you need a good Wi-Fi router if you're going to go that route.
Awesome.
Route. Good one.
There we go.
Yeah. The stronger the better your Wi-Fi router, the better your performance will be with any. Actually, this is a pretty popular thing now. Mackie's not the only one doing it. And most companies do not sell their own Wi-Fi router. Thank God, because they know audio, but they don't necessarily know IT. True. And that's a whole different manufacturing process. But again, the better your Wi-Fi router is in any situation, the better your performance is going to be. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, how far can I mix away? How far can I walk away and mix?" And it's like, well, it depends on your Wi-Fi router.
So invest in a good Wi-Fi router.
50 feet, 100 feet, 150 feet.
In this case, across the street if need be.
Yeah, I would think that router, you could probably do 150 feet on this router.
Perfect.
Mix, so
right on.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well,
it looks like we have talent here. Yeah, let's interview the talent now.
For sure. And this has been Mr. Brian Espinoza from Mackie. Thank you very, very much for talking with us today, and thank you for providing the mixer.
Of course. Thanks for dragging me over and making me do this.
Oh,
I don't know what I did to deserve this.
I now owe Brian a few beers at a
whiskey.
local pub. Oh, whiskey.
You owe me whiskey.
Oh, we're gonna get the 12-year out for this. It's gonna be a great party night.
That's right. Let me swap out.
For sure,
Come on,
for sure.
Seamless interview here.
Yeah,
Seamless
transfer right over. And now we are here with Taken by Canadians. I think you might be there now.
Hey, what's happening?
Not much. How are you guys?
So good.
Let's do the introductions. I'm Eric.
Ben.
Ben and
Anna
from Taken by Canadians. Now, I've seen your guys' name around on plenty of lineups recently, and it's the first time I'm actually getting to catch you guys, and it was fucking awesome. Soul groove, and I love the Fender on Fender through reverb sound. That was awesome.
Thank you so
now,
much.
How long has Taken by Canadians been around?
Oh, man.
4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
5 years?
Oh, right on. So you guys been going for a while.
Probably getting on 5 years now, yeah.
Right on. And have you guys released albums, EPs? How much material do you have out there?
We have 2 records out right now. We just recently put a new one out called We Eat You Like a Person, and that was out in June.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got two LPs out right
Sweet.
now.
And
working on recording another one.
Oh, right on. So we got more coming.
We're restless.
And where can the folks out there find your records when they want to go buy them?
You can get them at Spin Records in Carlsbad.
Awesome. Right on.
I think Lose Records still has a few. And then at any of our shows, if we have CDs, I think we have a few left, but we're going to order more for sure.
There's also the internet. We're on the internet.
Digital download time?
Yeah.
Awesome. Right on.
Grab it.
So who are you guys' influences, in overall for the band? Like who's influenced you? Wilco?
Yeah.
Comedian Gang?
Rolling Stones?
Sure, yeah. Let's see. I don't know which one actually you put on the monitor. But we'll figure it out.
Definitely a lot of Rolling Stones. That's a great call, Anna, right away.
Thanks.
Wilco and the Rolling Stones. Mm-hmm. That's a fantastic...
That shines through. Right on.
Probably a little bit of Swamp Dogg in there.
That's a new one on me. I'll have to go check that out.
Oh, it's two G's.
Yeah.
Dog with 2 G's. He was the inventor of the D-O-double-G.
Yeah.
And he's a fantastic soul funk artist. And, more modern bands as well. Like, I love Deer Tick. I think the whole band loves Deer Tick.
Oh, yeah.
All that kind of just scummy rock and roll, like Natural Child and that kind of stuff, too.
That's a little bit of grit and dirt in there.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah.
So for the next record that you guys are working on, what are you guys changing?
We're changing quite a few things, actually. We're having a lot of fun with this one in just trying new things that kind of freak ourselves out and we think will freak everyone else out. On the last record, we did a lot of like a retro blues kind of rock and roll thing. And on this one, we just want to go... We're going to still keep that vibe, and a lot of the songs are rock and roll songs. But we're definitely kicking it up a notch, louder and kind of weirder, and,
Awesome. We just want to lose our shit.
Yeah.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go ape shit on the audience.
Go
I like
ape
that.
shit and try to capture audio of it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Right on. Are you guys recording locally, or are you guys going elsewhere?
Yeah, we recorded a great studio in Vista called Emerald Age.
Oh, that's a new one on me. Right on.
Yeah, check it out. The guy is amazing. His name is James Page, and he's a fantastic engineer, and he runs the studio as well.
Nice.
Great guy to work with. Check it out. Emerald Age Recording Studios.
Emerald Age Recording. Right on. And do you guys have any more gigs coming up at all?
Yeah, we're going to be in Phoenix on the 27th of this month.
Nice.
And then we'll be in Flagstaff on the 28th. And then we'll be at Poorhouse in our hometown of Oceanside on the 29th.
Nice.
All 3 shows will be Halloween dress-up freak shows.
Halloween dress-up shows. I like it. Right on. Well, thank you very much, guys, for playing Pitbull Audio. And actually, how did you hear about Pitbull Audio in the first place?
I've seen a bunch of stuff online. I've seen a bunch of posts and stuff from musicians that I admire locally that shop here and hang out here. And so I think that got my attention initially.
It's a little bit of word of mouth around.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, right on. Again, thank you guys very much for playing out here on our loading dock, and we look forward to the next album.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
And it was, I'm sorry, did I get Ben and Anna, right?
Yes.
Yes, thank you very much, guys, and until next time.
Likewise. Right. Thanks for having us.
No worries. Then we got one more up, Schizophonics, up for the loading dock shows here at Pitbull Audio, who are just absolutely wild live. It's going to be if you haven't seen them, they're just incredible to see, and I've been told we are going to get the video elements up hopefully by Monday, so you guys can see what we all got to enjoy on this nice sunny Saturday today. But we just a note for Pitbull Audio, our hours, we are open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday, and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sundays. But we're just come in and we'll help you out, whatever you're looking for. Find your sound, find that perfect mic that you need for your recording, whatever it may be. Right, Florentino?
That would be correct, sir.
Now, you haven't seen Schizophonics before, have you?
I have not been schizophrenic.
You have not. They are an absolute dynamo live. It's Letty Beers, who we can hear tuning drums back there. Pat Beers on guitar, and he's just incredible to watch play live. And I actually don't know who's on bass for them this time. But
the guy playing a Fender.
Oh yeah,
Fender Jazz.
Yeah, with the big block inlays on a maple fretboard, it looks quite nice. Looks like it might be a Geddy Lee, right?
Yeah. Paul has one. If you went to the station, we have one of those hanging on the wall. It's a Japanese version, so I don't know. That looks like an American version. I don't know why I'm saying that, because they're hard to tell. But I'm just going to take a stab at it that's an American version.
And that's a whole thing. People who have preference for crafted in Japan versus made in USA.
Yeah.
But I've noticed though with Fender, they put out so much cool stuff on the Japanese side that it can't get over here.
Yeah, that is the case. Hopefully, we'll see how things go. They're always such a dynamic change in the industry. I got a question for you.
Sure.
So what is there any like company that you didn't think was strong before that just kind of changed overnight, kind of like how Hyundai is right now, starting to be a little bit stronger in the car industry?
Huh. Let's see. Wow, that's a good one.
I think we want to mention the ones that we think have started off good that went the other way around, but there's a lot of those. But I'm talking about the ones that you think have kind of stepped their game up quite a bit that maybe...
Well, let's take Electro Harmonics, actually.
Right.
They're a classic name that's been around since, I believe, Matthew started them up in the 70s. Yeah. And we all know the classic Big Muff Fuzz, the Black Finger, White Finger compressors, etc. But they have kept up the innovation, and they've come up with so much cool new stuff. And they keep it going. What is it now? 40 years later, still going.
Well, it's kind of funny you bring that up, because I do remember people joke around, because I was a kid playing music in the 80s, and people would joke around like, oh, you got electro harmonic stuff, because it didn't seem like it was quite the same level.
Yeah.
But now it's like, that stuff is expensive. It's not cheap. It's classic sounds like, the Big Muff was kind of one of those things where you would have it if you couldn't afford anything else.
Yeah, that was everyone's first buzz was a Big Muff from somewhere.
Yeah, and same thing for the Ibanez Tube Screamer.
Yeah,
if you couldn't own a tube amp, then you went cheap with a Tube Screamer. That was the big thing, and then Stevie Ray Vaughan picked up those.
And I was just about to say, the most expensive pedal I've ever seen is Stevie Ray Vaughan's Tube Screamer that's up for sale for I think somewhere close to $12,000.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's another company is selling it, but I remember that was a big deal a couple months ago and probably still up for sale. But both for the Big Muff and for the Tube Screamer, if you look at stuff that's made by J. Chester Catalan Bread, they've all made they all have original designs that are killer, but most major pedal companies seem to have made some version, some homage, some tribute to those original circuits and twisted it into their own.
Yeah. So I think you're right. That's a really good example. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that kind of come to mind.
It's for the old companies. If we take Ibanez, they've reissued and done several different versions of the Tube Screamer. They kept themselves going, and they're making little amps and stuff now. But there's so much out there.
Silvertone is one that became. Dude, when I was a kid, it was the Sears. It was a Sears brand.
Yeah,
and it was really just if your parents didn't like you very much.
Yeah,
no, I'm just joking.
They went to Montgomery Ward catalog and got you.
Went to the Sears catalog and got you. No, actually, I used to be envious of those because they look so cool in the Sears catalog. You'd sit there and flip. But yeah, Silvertone is but it was a joke when you started playing, then it's like, oh, you're playing a Silvertone? Now it's like the cool hip thing, right?
Well, if you look at companies, say like Pierce Salem, or even Eastwood with the cool reissues they do. There's a whole bunch of tributes and homages to Silvertone, and especially on the Sears Silvertone, the harmony, the Bobcats.
Harmonies. Yeah.
Oh, I love those to death, and the gold foil pickups that came on those are now a hot commodity.
Yeah, it's amazing how those things change. I have a Fender Bronco. Do you know much about those?
Oh, yes. Yeah. The short scales.
Yeah, the short, the 3/4 inch, or 3/4 neck. And when I got that, I thought, hey, it's just a good kind of learner guitar. Now they're like iconic.
Yeah, and I'm even I'm always hunting for something on reverb, and I come across the Broncos from the 70s.
Yeah,
and they're one in good condition is commanding a fairly good price.
Well, that's one I have. It's from the 70s. It's not pre-CBS, unfortunately. I thought it was, but I did make a stupid mistake.
Oh,
can you guess what it would be?
What is this mistake?
I swapped out the pickup for a Bill Lawrence.
Oh,
check. Well, it's a good pickup.
Yeah, Bill Lawrence was good.
Oh, it's way better pickup than was in it. It was a crap. Well, the pickup was broken, but it takes away from the value of the guitar now.
Yeah.
I upgraded it. It was definitely an upgrade. People love the tone. I'd have guitar players that would play it. I'm not a soloist. I'm not a guitar player. I'm a bass player.
Yeah.
But are they tuning or are they?
They might just be rolling on into it. I don't know.
Oh, I think it's practicing. But anyway, it's one of those things where, I did upgrade it, and the shop said it's going to sound much better, and it's very cool. A lot of guitar players like to play it for solos because it's shorter scale, but it did take away the value, and I don't have the old one because it wasn't working, so I just thought,
just tossed it. Yeah.
But I was like 10 or 12 years old. You don't think about this.
That's true. I'm so I'm a pack rat when it comes to that stuff. So every guitar I've modified, I have a box somewhere of just old parts that I hope to recycle someday.
Yeah. Well, guys, you are experiencing live right now. Yeah, it is definitely. It's loud.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a wild.
It's kind of schizophonic right now.
Oh yeah, exactly. You're in the phonic part of the Schizophonics.
So, being a Pitbull representative, looks like they're ready.
Yep. Sorry I missed the other bands. I just got work. Thank you all for coming down here.
All right, here goes the Schizophonics. This has been Radio Bandiego.
Enjoy,
guys. This is going to be the headlining group now.
Hello, Lefty. I'm next to you. Sorry, this was awkward beginning to our show here. I don't know what to do. All right, let's play.
Got a bunch of new songs. So they might and probably will sound fun.
New song?
Which one? A newer one that you start?
You want the one that we played a couple times, or you want one that we haven't really practiced before?
I want the one we're gonna mess up on. You don't know what's gonna come out. I don't know what they're
Oh, I should have used that time to tune. Hey, I'm gonna stall more. We don't have any more records, but if you want to take home the home game, we have shirts and stuff. And
If anybody has any water that they're not going to use,
I'll thank all the bands that play. I got here late. Stopped for us, but I caught the end of Taken by Canadians. I heard a lot about them before, and they were fantastic. Thank you to all. Thank you to Pleasure Fix. I'm sorry I missed your set. I'm sure it was amazing. Thank you to all the other bands who are here, because everyone else is in a band. I'm pretty sure everyone here is in a band.
Yeah, Gina, Julia, you're
And, oh yeah, thank you to Pitbull Audio for having us play here. You hear like everything my cable does.
Yeah.
more tired than usual. We played last night. I slept like 3 hours. Moving right along. again for coming down. These foam things are... They just show how disgusting the mic gets by the end of it. Just covered in shit and slobber. There's spittle all over it. It's been slime. Alright. We're gonna close that up here. Thank you guys again for coming down. Thank you for all the coming. Thanks for all the bands and the Pitbull Audio. That's what I like to see right there. Dance party in the parking lot.
Let's give it up again for the Schizophonics, guys. Awesome. Taken by Canadians. Pleasure Fix. Jimmy Ruelas. I always get the last name wrong, man. Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming out to Pitbull's concert series here. We're hoping to do more of these because this has been a fun time. Make sure you check it out on Intertalk Radio because all the bands will be recreated there. We're going to have this whole show. It's broadcast right now. It's going to also be housed in archives. So intertalkradio.com. If you want to get one of the cards, we have that there. Make sure you shop here at Pitbull Audio because it's taking care of the bands. You're not going to get this anywhere else but Pitbull Audio. They have a heart for all you guys. So appreciate you guys coming out. And we'll be interviewing here one of the Schizophonics here in a minute. But and go inside and see if you can find some gear before you leave. Thanks again, guys.
Night for the Loading Dock Show series here at Pitbull Audio. That was Schizophonics. Before that, we had Taken by Canadians. Before that, it was Pleasure Fix, and before that, it was Jimmy Ruelas. As Florentino just said, this will definitely not be the last. Hopefully every other month, if not every month. We invite San Diego area bands. Please come in and talk to us, be it me or AJ in the store about if your band wants to play. And I think the next one we might have slated will be December, if not in November somewhere. And over here, we are about to start up the chat with Mr. Pat Beers of Schizophonics, who is, if you've never seen the Schizophonics, they are just absolute explosive energy live. It's amazing. Hey. Oh, so here we are. It's shortly coming, yeah.
Oh, you guys on the air?
Yeah, we're live right now, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just kind of sweaty.
It's all good, man. Dude, first off, Pat, thank you very much for playing here. It's you're always incredible to see live, man. It's always a thrill.
Thanks, man.
No worries. Now, aside from just Schizophonics, I mean, oh yeah, go for it, dude. You and Letty also back Elvez, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
We've done it before. He has his own band, Memphis Mariachis, but we've in the past we toured. He did a thing called Elvez Punk Rock Review, where he needed a band that wasn't as good as his normal band to play punk rock. So we got
And you also play in Little Richards, if I'm not mistaken, and Letty also plays in the Roslins, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Right on, yeah. Oh, sweet. I got all that information right. But you guys seem to always be doing something in the San Diego music scene. I mean, something's always a buzz, man.
Right on, man. We like to stay busy. It's just fun to do all this stuff, you know.
Nice. And actually, I was just thinking as you guys were playing, I think the first time I saw you guys had to be a good 4 or 5 years ago, maybe, when it was still the Beauty Bar. It wasn't even till 2 yet.
Beauty Bar. Yeah,
filming you guys with Dave Robles when Barrio Video Productions was still a thing. I worked with him there.
Yeah, I love Dave. He's cool.
Yeah, he's a rad human being.
Have you seen Madly?
With Lucina.
That's a great band. He's a really great guitar. He's a master of feedback. He controls the feedback.
Yeah, he's got a lot of the good noisy influences, and even Marsupial's days.
Marsupial's, amazing as well.
Yeah. So how long is given that had to be 4 or 5 years ago, maybe more? How long has Schizophonics been going?
6 or 7 years. God, I can't even remember at the top of my head, but we started. We kind of like let the learn play drums on stage. We just play like at this little dive bar called the Skybox in Claremont by our house, and we would just play there every week for like nobody or 2 people, and she kind of learned to play on stage, and that was our rehearsals, and so it took us a while to kind of figure things out. But actually playing with Elvez, like you said, helped us kind of tighten everything. And also Letty playing in the Roslins, learning all these 60s covers and stuff. And that's kind of like why we do all these different projects, is it's every time we do a different project, we learn to play a new style of music we wouldn't have learned before.
You keep challenging yourselves, which is incredibly important. Keep things fresh and interesting. And as you were saying, all this sort of 60s influence. I mean, is that the main chunk of your influence, or where else do you take from?
I say a lot of it's like 60s, 60s punk. I guess what they call it.
I got
punk rock from the 60s, proto punk.
Yeah, I got Stooges vibe.
Stooges.
At the beginning when I saw you guys, it's definitely in there.
Yeah, MC5 for sure. The MC5, the like pretty much everyone out of Detroit in the 60s. But yeah, MC5, the Stooges, and Jimi Hendrix, and also a lot of like James Brown as far as performance stuff. I mean, we're not anywhere as good as any of those bands, but those are the bands we rip off the most.
Right, well, hell, you guys have blended it into an incredible original style, man. Like I said, it's always awesome to see. You guys have released albums, right? You guys do have material out there that your fans can go out and buy?
We don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, we... we've been trying to do an album forever. We had a 45 book. They're out of print now, and but we just finished recording a full-length LP.
Oh,
so
awesome.
That should be out hopefully by December.
Nice. Okay, sweet. So that'll be coming up just before the change into the new year. That's awesome. And you guys go on the road, fairly often, right?
Yeah, maybe once a year. Not that often.
Right on.
We're not there's that transitional point where you could either like have a job or just tour all the time, or so we're at the stage where you got to get time off work and tour when you can, and then maybe that's my dream one day is just to play all the time.
Yeah, we all want to leave the day job someday, right?
That's everyone's dream, just to do what they love to do.
Yeah.
But never know. I mean, it's very hard to do that as a musician. But I feel lucky just to be able to be in this music scene and be able to play with our friends all the time, and I just love the San Diego music community.
Right on, hell yeah! Support your local crowd. Now, again, as we mentioned earlier, you guys have been going for a few years now. You guys are about to put out an LP. So, from what you guys have been playing, say, for the past 2-3 years, into what you've been the new material you've been putting into the new album, what has changed for you?
In the last couple of years, you say?
Yeah, or even from the beginning, maybe.
Man, I mean, I guess the songwriting. I think just like the just getting more professional. When we started the band, I mean, I kind of freak out on stage, but now it's more of a controlled freak out. When we started, it was just us drunkenly falling around, and eventually it kind of morphed into what it is now. But I guess it's just gotten a bit tighter, and I don't know. It's definitely. My back hurts a lot more now these days.
Have you injured yourself majorly yet with the thrashing around live?
I was worried about those knees, brother. You, on that concrete, I'm like, dude. There was a couple of times.
You got a pair of plates in there, man?
I had to jump in right now. There were a couple of times you were swinging the guitar around. I was like wanting to just make sure it didn't fall down, and dude, you pulled it off so amazingly. The microphone work where you threw the mic out and you trapped it. That stuff is great. It's golden. We got that on video, by the way.
Well, that's kind of like the drunken gimmick we figured out in the early days was if you want to keep people from leaving the show, that's kind of our only gimmick. Is if you want to keep people watching the show, you gotta always look like it's you're about to get hurt, or it's all about to fall. And then people will, all right, is he gonna get hurt? And and oftentimes I do, but no, it's always fun. I haven't had any major.
You're about ready to take the new title of hardest working man in show business. Dude, you had some James Brown things going on where I was like, dude, I haven't seen that since James.
Oh, man.
Little Iggy Pop,
Iggy's, I know, Pete Townsend. I love all those guys. It's just fun. It's fun just, to feel alive and play for people. And as long as, as long as people don't throw tomatoes at us and whatnot.
You guys were amazing, dude.
Thanks, man.
Honestly, I've seen a lot of groups. You guys were amazing.
Thank you.
And what have you guys have any shows coming up that people can go check out?
We have we're working on kind of a special show on November 5th at the Casbah. We're going to do a MC5 tribute. It's one of our favorite bands. They're a very politically charged group, and it'll be 2 days before the election. It's also Guy Fawkes night, so I believe the Creepy Creeps are playing it, and it should be fun. It's going to be the Fall Brewing Party. So, yeah, and it's easy to remember MC5. It's on November 5th.
And for local music, that's a hell of a lineup. You guys and the Creepy Creeps, who two bands who bring the party, man. That's going to be a crazy night.
They're one of my favorite bands, just of all time. Just not just San Diego, but
yeah, that's an incredible array of musicians. Hopefully, we'll be able to get them in here sometime for one of the Loading Dock shows. Yeah,
Oh, that would be great.
That is cool. The Loading Dock shows. All right, have you played? Have you been here before to do and seen any of the events that they've had? Or
well, Hiroshima Mockingbirds and the Basics played it. And that was great. And we played it a while back inside when they had the stage inside. But I think these things are really cool. You guys have the food and everything and just getting everyone here. I think everybody here is in a band, which is really cool.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
It's just like, this was all about just getting the whole community together, the music community.
Well, that's one of the things that I'm going to jump in here. Pitbull Audio is just amazing about supporting the community. Their whole mission. When you kind of got sabotaged into this with you didn't even know you're going to do a radio show. We broadcast this live, and we've been working with Pitbull Audio for a while. We're Intertalk Radio. Radio Bandiego is the show that you're on. Intertalk Radio is a network for the music business, about the music business, and we do some marketing stuff for Pitbull, and that was part of that was conveyed to me when I came here and talked to the principals and the owners, that they want to be here for the musicians. They want to make sure that the musicians have support, because they're not seeing it anymore. We're not seeing, like you said, you either got to go, sacrifice your life tour 364 days a year, or find a day job. Yeah. And you shouldn't have to do that, and they try to make it to where it's cost effective. You've got people that support you like Eric that really can make a difference, and to do things like this without having to expect anybody to actually shell out dollars to come to an event. That's pretty amazing.
Definitely.
So, and how'd you guys first hear of Pitbull? Out of curiosity.
I think it was actually through. I think we might have been the first one to do a show here, and Tim Piles contacted us, and he hosted that one. They had Gringos do tacos and everything, and that was really fun. But yeah, I think Tim Piles told us about it, and I had heard of it, but I thought it was like a car audio store or something.
We get that a lot.
Yeah. But no, I was really surprised with like how all the selection of pedals and all that stuff. So it was a really cool store.
Yeah.
I don't. Thank you, man.
Well, I think we're going to be closing it off because we're going to be shutting down here. Brother, we really appreciate you coming out and just leaving it on the stage, man. That's just amazing.
I left some on your headphones, too. So.
That's all good. That's all good. So I think we're going to be hearing some bump out music here. Paul, are you listening? Jump on the mic. Say hello, Paul. Let's see if he's there. That's our guy in the studio.
How's it going?
So thank you,
Paul.
Thank you very much, Paul. I just want to give a shout out. You got to talk about guitar rigs and stuff like that. Paul in our studio, and Eric here will be doing a show on nothing but guitar stuff. So we got to get you out there, man,
sure.
and talk
We'd love
about
to have
how
you as a
you've been
guest.
able to survive. That guitar's been able to survive with the crazy, jumping around and everything you've been doing. So, well, Paul, brother, you're the DJ, man. Kick us out the outro. Want to thank everybody. Want to thank Pitbull for having us out again. Thank all the bands again. Schizophonics. We've got. I just said
Schizophonics, Taken by Canadians,
yeah.
Pleasure Fix, and Jimmy Ruelas.
There we go. I was saying different things. So really appreciate everybody coming out. Make sure you come out to the next one. We'll let you know in time. Paul, kick it off. You there, Paul? Ooh, that was loud. All right. Thank you, folks, for tuning in.
Thank you very much.